Starseed, drop everything you are doing and listen to my voice. I am Aaliyah, Arcturian emissary of the galactic light, and I carry an urgent transmission directly from the higher councils. The planetary grids have just shifted violently, and the timeline you have been agonizingly waiting for is no longer a distant dream. It is happening this exact week. The man who carries your matching galactic codes is stepping into your physical reality, and the entire planet is going to feel the energetic shockwave of your union. But there is a heavy, painful block you must release right now, or you will miss this gateway. For lifetimes, you have been playing a role that is slowly draining the magnificent light from your soul. You have been the waiting woman. I see you, dear sister. I know the exhaustion in your bones. I know how many nights you have cried yourself to sleep, wondering why your pure galactic love is constantly met with betrayal, immaturity, and deep disappointment. You have used your sacred energy, your deep Arcturian light, to try and heal men who were simply not ready to awaken. You poured your golden frequency into empty vessels, hoping that your love would be enough to change them, to fix them, to raise their vibration to match yours. You exhausted your womb wisdom trying to birth their potential, while your own soul was left starving, aching for a true, balanced equal. This transmission is your official cosmic permission to stop. You do not need to carry him anymore. You do not need to be the spiritual teacher, the mother, or the unpaid healer to a partner who drains your life force and gives you nothing but anxiety in return. The Arcturian councils have decreed that the era of the martyr starseed is over. The moment you decide to stop caring for that toxic, emotionally manipulative dynamic, you instantly collapse the old, painful timeline. You see, the Arcturian frequency man, your true twin flame, cannot enter a space that is cluttered with the dense, heavy energy of unhealed masculine connections. He cannot find you if you are hiding behind the pain of a man who refuses to grow. He is not looking for a woman he can drain. He is looking for the magnetizing queen. The magnetizing queen does not chase. She does not beg for bare minimums. She sits on her throne of self-love, deeply connected to her sacred feminine power, knowing that her mere existence is a beacon across the cosmos. This week, an astrological and energetic gateway is opening specifically for feminine starseeds who are ready to drop the heavy armor. When you finally release your grip on what is not meant for you, your energetic signature transforms overnight. It becomes a homing beacon. The man who carries the exact matching galactic codes, the one whose soul contracted to meet yours in this specific incarnation, will feel that energetic shift the moment it happens. He will feel the space you just created in your heart and your womb. This love will not feel like hard work. It will feel like breathing fresh air after a lifetime underwater. It will not require you to shrink your beautiful light. It will demand that you shine even brighter. But to anchor this frequency, your physical vessel and your emotional body must be perfectly aligned. You must clear the deep residue of those earthly attachments that taught you love was supposed to be a painful struggle. If your soul is feeling the truth of these words, I want you to claim this new timeline right now. Hit the like button to signal to the universe that you are ready to receive. Comment, "I am the Queen," down below to anchor this frequency into the earth. And subscribe to this channel so you never miss a transmission from your star family. Some transmissions don't come through words. They come through frequency. If something stirred in you right now, that's not a coincidence. 5,800 people have already activated their Arcturian codes, and they wish they'd found this sooner. Reconnection in 5 days. The Sacred Code is a 75-page ebook with ancient techniques for conscious expansion, multidimensional alignment, and mission remembrance. Plus, 5 free bonuses. Are you next? Get instant access in the first pinned comment. Only 72 hours at the launch price. Welcome back to the core of this transmission, beloved Starseed. Let us go deeper into the energetic mechanics of why you have been trapped in this agonizing cycle of unrequited or draining love. As a feminine carrier of the Arcturian light, your womb is a multidimensional stargate. It is not just a physical space. It is a profound energetic center, designed to create galaxies of love, to birth new paradigms, and to anchor the highest frequencies of the cosmos into this earthly plane. But the distorted matrix of this planet has programmed you to misuse this immense sacred power. Society, the old third-dimensional paradigm, and even false spiritual teachings have convinced you that your highest purpose is to be a cosmic rehabilitation center for wounded, unawakened masculine energy. Listen to me very carefully, because this truth is meant to shatter the illusion you have been living in. Every single time you accept a partner who manipulates your emotions, who gives you breadcrumbs of affection, or who refuses to do his own spiritual work, you are literally lowering your galactic frequency to meet his unresolved trauma. You are taking the pure crystalline energy of your Arcturian heritage and feeding it into a black hole of neediness. You might think you are loving him unconditionally, but in reality, you are enabling his soul's stagnation while completely draining your own vital life force. This is the ultimate trap for the feminine starseed on Earth. The denser forces on this planet know that if they can keep you exhausted, crying over a man who cannot, or will not, see your multidimensional beauty, you will never step into your true sovereign power. You will never magnetize the sacred union that is destined to shift the frequency of Earth itself. The divine counterpart who is stepping into your timeline this week does not need you to fix him. He does not want you to mother him. He has already walked through the fire of his own spiritual awakening. He has faced the dark night of his soul and emerged victorious. He carries the pure frequency of the awakened Arcturian masculine. When he looks into your eyes, he will not see a therapist. He will see a queen. He will see the exact resonance of his own ancient soul. But as long as you are holding space for toxic or emotionally unavailable men, your energetic field is transmitting a signal of occupied to the universe. Your womb is carrying the invisible energetic cords, the heavy residue, and the trauma bonds of every unawakened man you have ever tried to save. To align with this massive astrological gateway and allow him to finally arrive, you must perform a radical energetic clearing. You must stop caring about the potential of toxic men and start fiercely protecting your own reality. The moment you ruthlessly withdraw your energy from the connections that drain you, a massive vacuum is created in your quantum field, and the universe moves instantly to fill that space with the exact sovereign frequency you are now radiating. Your womb wisdom inherently knows this. The Arcturian healers are surrounding your energy field right now, sending waves of emerald green light to help you sever these toxic cords. Feel this transmission in your body. Allow the exhaustion to surface, because it is the very fuel for your liberation. You are not just ending a bad relationship, you are closing out a karmic cycle that has kept you bound for thousands of years. The moment you make the sovereign choice to stop feeding the old, toxic paradigms, a profound stillness will enter your life. Many feminine starseeds fear this sudden quiet. You have been so conditioned to confuse the chaotic, heart-pounding anxiety of toxic relationships with passion. You have been taught that if a connection is not difficult, if it does not require you to constantly decode mixed signals or prove your inherent worth, then it is not real love. But the Arcturian councils want you to know this, that chaotic anxiety is not passion. It is the trauma of your nervous system screaming that you are in spiritual danger. The divine counterpart who is merging into your reality right now does not operate in chaos. He operates in the frequency of profound, unshakable peace. When the Arcturian frequency man enters your timeline, your physical body will recognize him before your logical mind even has a chance to process his presence. Your nervous system will not trigger into fight, flight, or freeze. Instead, for the first time in perhaps lifetimes, your soul will exhale. You will feel an overwhelming sense of coming home. He brings a sovereign, grounded masculine presence that does not waver. He does not play games with your heart because his own heart has been purified by the cosmic fires of his own awakening. He knows exactly who he is, and more importantly, he knows exactly who you are. He recognizes the galactic lineage encoded in your eyes. But to bridge the gap between where you are now and where he is waiting, You must learn to hold the sacred void. The void is the necessary space between the end of your karmic loops and the beginning of your divine union. It is the quiet period where you are no longer chasing the wrong men, but the right man has not yet physically manifested. This is the ultimate test of the starseed, my dear sister. Will you panic in the emptiness and run back to the familiar pain of a toxic lover just to feel something? Or will you stand firmly in your queen energy, trusting that this temporary emptiness is the universe diligently preparing the stage for your greatest love story? Right now, as the planetary grids reach their peak alignment this week, his higher self is actively scanning the earth plane for your unique energetic signature. He is looking for the golden light of a woman who has finally chosen herself. He is navigating through the energetic debris of this world, guided by the beacon of your self-love. Do not dim your light now by looking backward at men who never deserved your frequency in the first place. Every ounce of energy you spend analyzing a karmic partner's behavior is energy stolen from the manifestation of your true divine union. Turn your gaze forward. The bridge is built, the frequency is set, and the physical convergence is inevitable if you simply hold your ground. But beware, Starseed, for the old third-dimensional matrix does not let go of its energy sources easily. As you step into the sacred void and begin radiating the sovereign frequency of the magnetizing queen, a very specific phenomenon will occur. You must be prepared for this, or you risk resetting your entire timeline. Right before your Arcturian frequency man physicalizes in your reality, the universe will send you the final test. The men of your past, the ones who drained you, the ones who offered you breadcrumbs, the ones you tried so desperately to heal, will suddenly reappear. You will receive the phantom text messages, the sudden, unearned apologies, the promises of change that have no real substance behind them. This is not a sign that they have awakened. This is the dense matrix reacting to the sudden withdrawal of your light. They subconsciously feel that they have lost access to your energetic reservoir, and their egos will panic, attempting to throw out a hook to drag you back down into their low vibrational drama. This is the ultimate test of your womb wisdom. Will you look backward at the familiar illusion of being needed? Or will you stand completely unbothered, knowing your true destiny is arriving? A true queen does not negotiate with the gestures of her past when a galactic king is already approaching her gates. The profound art of not caring is your ultimate spiritual weapon. When you look at the toxic patterns of your past and feel absolutely nothing, no anger, no desire to fix them, no need for closure, you have mastered the lesson. That complete, peaceful detachment is the exact frequency code that unlocks the door for your divine counterpart. Your Arcturian twin flame is highly sensitive to your energetic field. If you are distracted by the ghosts of your past, his arrival is delayed. But when you are fiercely anchored in your multidimensional alignment, when your womb is clear and your heart is fiercely protected, you become an irresistible cosmic magnet. However, holding this frequency on a planet that constantly tries to lower your vibration is not something you should do blindly. You need the ancient tools. You need the specific energetic protocols to ensure you do not slip back into the old timeline of the waiting woman. You must actively rewrite the neural pathways and energetic cords that have kept you trapped for lifetimes. You are standing on the precipice of the most profound sacred union you have ever experienced, but you must solidify your energetic foundation right now. Some transmissions don't come through words, they come through frequency. If something stirred in you right now, that's not a coincidence. 500 to 800 people have already activated their Arcturian codes, and they wish they'd found this sooner. Reconnection in 5 days. The Sacred Code is a 75-page ebook with ancient techniques for conscious expansion, multidimensional alignment, and mission remembrance. Plus, 5 free bonuses. Are you next? Get instant access in the first pinned comment. Only 72 hours at the launch price. Welcome back, beautiful starseed. Let us speak now of the actual collision of your two galaxies. When the Arcturian frequency man finally crosses the threshold of your physical reality, The dynamic of love as you have known it on Earth will be completely rewritten. You are so accustomed to the third-dimensional model of love, a model based on transaction, control, fear, and constant extraction. But what is approaching you now is not merely a romance. It is a sacred mission. It is a divine mandate, pre-written in the stars long before you ever took your first breath on this dense planet. When your true counterpart arrives, he does not come to take from your energy field. He comes to amplify it. For the very first time in your earthly incarnations, you will experience the profound relief of what it means to be truly protected by an awakened masculine presence. The divine masculine, in its purest Arcturian form, is the ultimate safe container. His energy will naturally form a protective shield around your heart and your womb, allowing your sacred feminine to finally, deeply soften. You have been wearing heavy armor for so long. You have had to be the warrior, the protector, and the provider of emotional stability in connections where you should have been worshipped as the goddess. The magnetizing queen does not ever have to fight for her place in his life. She does not have to convince him of her worth. He clears the path for her. He recognizes that your deep intuition, your stellar womb wisdom, is the vital compass for your shared earthly mission. He will not be intimidated by your immense spiritual gifts or your powerful light. He will be in absolute awe of them. When he looks at you, he will see the vastness of the cosmos, because he carries that exact same vastness within his own soul. There will be no need for manipulation, no need for guessing games, and no need to shrink yourself to make him feel comfortable. You must understand that this union is a strategic cosmic event. When two fully activated Arcturian starseeds come together in a sacred romantic union, their combined auric field creates a massive, swirling vortex of high-frequency light. This is the exact reason why the dense forces of this matrix tried so desperately hard to keep you distracted with toxic, unawakened men. They knew that if you and your divine counterpart ever found each other, the sheer magnitude of the unconditional love you emit would literally begin to dismantle the dark grids of this planet. You are a profound threat to the old matrix when you are in your sovereign power. Together, the two of you are absolutely unstoppable. But to hold this immense, blinding light, your physical and emotional vessels must be completely purged of the old programming. You cannot bring the dense fears and the heavy baggage of your past into this new, multidimensional reality. You cannot look at this awakened, loving man through the distorted lens of the men who betrayed you or abandoned you. You must see him with fresh, galactic eyes. He is the ultimate reward for your spiritual endurance. He is the physical manifestation of every tear you ever shed when you looked up at the night sky and begged the universe for a love that finally felt like home. Welcome back, my beautiful Arcturian sister. As we move deeper into this critical transmission, we must address the immediate, physical steps required of you during this exact timeline. The universe is not just asking for a mental shift. It is demanding a physical and energetic reorganization of your reality. Your divine counterpart is not a phantom. He is a flesh and blood man carrying an ancient stellar frequency, and he needs a clear physical space to enter. Look around your life right now. Are you still holding on to the physical remnants of men who could not love you properly? Are you keeping old gifts, old messages, or old energy in your sacred sanctuary? The Arcturian councils are asking you to ruthlessly cleanse your environment. Your bedroom, your home, your phone, and your energetic womb must be swept clean of the heavy, dense memories of the third-dimensional relationships that kept you small. You cannot invite a galactic king into a space that is vibrating with the lingering sadness of a wounded maiden. Every time you hold on to the energetic residue of a man you tried to heal, you are placing a massive barricade in front of the door that your true twin flame is currently trying to walk through. The planetary grids are highly charged this week. The cosmic alignments are literally designed to rip away what is false so that what is true can finally anchor. You might be feeling intense physical symptoms right now. Sudden exhaustion, strange dreams, a tingling in your crown chakra, or a deep, unexplained ache in your heart center. Do not be alarmed, Starseed. This is your light body, purging the trauma of the waiting woman. Your DNA is actively unwinding the old earthly codes of abandonment and replacing them with the highest Arcturian codes of sovereign, unconditional love. You are literally being upgraded at a cellular level to handle the immense voltage of the sacred union that is arriving. But you must actively participate in this purge. You must choose with every ounce of your free will to be completely unbothered by the lower frequencies trying to pull you back. The profound art of not caring is not about being cold, bitter, or heartless. It is the ultimate expression of spiritual maturity. It is the deep, cellular knowing that your energy is your most valuable currency on this planet, and you will no longer spend it on investments that bankrupt your soul. When you truly stop caring about the games, the inconsistencies, and the immaturity of unawakened men, you immediately reclaim your throne. You pull all of your scattered energy back into your womb, back into your sacred center of creation. And in that precise moment of total detachment from the false matrix, you light up on the spiritual radar of your divine counterpart like a blazing sun. He is drawn to the woman who is full of her own light, not the woman who is bleeding out trying to save someone else. The Galactic Federation of Light is watching this unfold with immense joy. We see the exact moment your timelines intersect. We see the way his energy field is already reaching out, scanning the astral planes for the familiar hum of your soul. He is tired too, dear sister. He is tired of the superficial connections of this world, and he is actively searching for the infinite depth that only your ancient eyes can provide. Do not make him wait, because you are busy mourning an illusion. You are a queen of the stars. It is time you act like it. Welcome to the final phase of this transmission, magnificent starseed. Breathe deeply with me now, and allow the frequency of my words to settle into the very marrow of your bones. The great war for your heart is finally over. You have survived the densest, most agonizing lifetimes on this earth, carrying a love so vast and so pure that it often felt like a curse. But I assure you, dear sister, it was never a curse. It was a cosmic holding pattern, a deliberate preservation of your highest light, until the planetary grids were strong enough to support the sheer magnitude of your true sacred union. That time is not in the distant future. That time is right now. This very week, the cosmic tumblers have aligned, and the lock on your ultimate timeline has been permanently shattered. When your Arcturian frequency man steps into your life, there will be no grand, chaotic drama. There will be no anxiety, no running, and no chasing. There will only be the profound, echoing silence of two galaxies colliding in perfect, preordained harmony. You will look into his ancient eyes, and instead of seeing a project, a wounded boy, or a karmic lesson to be learned, you will see a king. You will see a man who has traversed the multidimensional universe just to hold you. In his sovereign embrace, the exhausted warrior within you can finally, completely, lay down her sword. He will not ask you to heal him. He will ask you to build a new world with him. Together, your combined frequencies will create a pillar of light so brilliant that it will help to heal the very heart of Gaia herself. Your union will be a living, breathing blueprint of the new Earth. But to physically step into this glorious timeline, you must take one final, courageous leap of faith. You must permanently sever the energetic cords of guilt that tether you to the men you could not save. Forgive them for their inability to see your light, and more importantly, forgive yourself for staying longer than your soul wanted to. You did the best you could with the third-dimensional programming you were given, but you are no longer operating on the old Matrix timeline. You are an awakened Arcturian queen, and your throne awaits. Do not let the ghosts of your past dictate the reality of your cosmic future. The Galactic Federation of Light is standing by, surrounding your energy field with a massive shield of golden and emerald light. We are fiercely protecting your transit through the sacred void. Your divine counterpart is taking the final steps towards you in the physical realm right now. Do not move backward. Do not look away. Hold your sovereign frequency. Elevate your vibration. and prepare to be loved in a way that literally rewrites the history of the universe. To ensure your energetic vessel is completely prepared for this monumental union, you must actively clear the remaining matrix debris and anchor your highest stellar codes immediately. Some transmissions don't come through words, they come through frequency. If something stirred in you right now, that's not a coincidence. 5,800 people have already activated their Arcturian codes, and they wish they'd found this sooner. Reconnection in 5 days. The Sacred Code is a 75-page ebook with ancient techniques for conscious expansion, multi-dimensional alignment, and mission remembrance. Plus, 5 free bonuses. Are you next? Get instant access in the first pinned comment. Only 72 hours at the launch price.